Hey everybody, Ralph here with our new set, new background here. This is something I fixed up for Heidi, my wife, and I decided to give it a try here today. But we're going to do a three-card reading for the energy of Friday, and I've got the three cards laid out right here, and it's a very positive, very beautiful reading with a little message on making thought and emotion one. Now, the first card here, this is from the Morgan Greer Tarot. This is the star. The star card represents new hope coming back into a situation, clarity, positive things like that. So hope and clarity coming back into a situation. Whereas previously, maybe you were pretty well stressed out. Maybe things were not clear at all. And then you go to bed, you sleep, you get a new perspective on things, and suddenly everything is beginning to make a lot more sense. That's the energy that we have here in the star card, hope and clarity returning. Now, the present card here is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands, beautiful energy here, stands for victory. So, with the previous card, the star, hope and clarity returning, and now a sense of victory, a sense that you have got this. You can handle whatever it is that you are being faced with today, and things are beginning to turn around and act in your favor. You just have to keep that positive energy flowing that says, I've got this. Not woe is me, but hey, woe to the one who tries to stop me because I'm on top of this. I've got this. That kind of self confidence is empowering. And the last card here is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a very interesting card to me because the Queen represents water, you know, the energy of emotion. Swords is the element of air with the energy of thought. And this is where I come up with the idea of this being the manifestation card. Greg Braden has an interesting video series in which he goes through the Gospel of Thomas. And there is a saying of Jesus that's twice in the Gospel of Thomas. It's worded somewhat differently, but I think it's saying 107, Jesus says, when you make the two one, you can say to this mountain, mountain be moved, and it will be done for you. Now, what does it mean to make the two one? Well, the way he interprets this, and I think this is spot on, is that the two becoming one represents the elements, the energies of thought and emotion. You think one thing, you feel that same thing in your heart, and that is empowering. And that is what's being represented here with the Queen of Swords. Thought and emotion becoming one, joined together in harmony. You see, the way a lot of people tend to go through their life, especially those of us that are all about life of the mind. I used to be in that category. Very airy, very much thinking, and there can be a discrepancy between what you think in the mind and what you feel in the heart. And that is weakening because you're thinking one thing, you're feeling another, and you've got these two different energies kind of going at each other, not in harmony with one another, but acting against one another. And that does not empower you to do a darn thing. But when what you're thinking and what you're feeling in your heart are in harmony with one another, then that is empowering. And according to the Gospel of Thomas, saying 106 of Jesus, when you make the two one, you can say to this mountain, mountain be moved, and it will be done for you. And it's in the canonical Gospels in a slightly different way. but the same basic meaning. I think the Gospel of Thomas is a lot more clear about what we have to do in order to have that faith that can move mountains. Make the two one. Thought and emotion. Integrate those two. And most people today, I mean, myself, I fell into this category a long time ago. I've been getting better on it, but my wife tells me I'm getting somewhat better. I think I'm getting a whole lot better. But yeah, I used to really, there used to be a real disconnect between what I thought, what I said I believed, and what I felt in my heart. And that is weakening. But when you make the two one, thought and emotion, you feel it in here. You can manifest it. You can bring it into being, and you can make it so. So, that's our energy for this weekend coming up, actually Friday. New hope coming into a situation, an energy of victory, and a future energy of the power of manifestation by integrating thought and emotion. Make sure that the thoughts going around in your head and the feelings going around in your heart are in sync, and you can become unstoppable. Okay, this is Ralph signing out. Thanks for dropping by. If you would like to book a reading in Spanish or English with either me or Heidi, I do the readings in English. My wife does them in Spanish. Go to our main website, ralphstarot.com, and yeah, you can find all the information there. We've got a lot of our activities listed on that site, and we would love to talk with you. So until later, this is Ralph signing out. Have a great day. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.